Afternoon.
What on earth's going on?
Well, I hardly think it's likely I'm going to need that up the Khyber Pass.
Jean, dear, is it the jabs?
What?
All these injections you've been having in preparation for your hippie trail fiasco.
I'm sorry, dear, I'm not quite with you.
I was wondering if one of your malaria shots or something has sent you gaga.
No, I've never felt saner in my life.
Then what, may I ask, is this little display in aid of?
Spring cleaning.
In November?
Well, I'm sure it's springtime somewhere in the world.
What do you reckon?
Oh, it's absolutely spot on.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be too heavy for you either.
You mean this day-glow monstrosity is yours?
Well, I'm hardly likely to want to lump a cast-iron trunk through some equatorial rainforest, now am I?
Oh, I'm sorry. I imagined you leave the lumping to your Sherpa camp followers. Anyway, that doesn't explain all this chaos. I don't suppose you could enlighten me about all this, could you, Rachel?
I think the kettle's boiled.
It's my own little car boot sale without the boot. No, I was up in the loft the other day, and I couldn't believe all the junk that's accumulated up there.
Junk? What junk?
Well, all this stuff lying about gathering dust.
But this is...
Oh, come on, David. What's the point in hoarding things?
Jean, the fondue set.
Exactly.
It's brand new.
We've had it for 20 years.
But it's never been used.
I rest my case.
But we'll...
Oh, come on, David. Are we likely to have the urge to recreate heady evenings on the edge of Lake Geneva?
Afternoon, all.
Maybe not. But every last bit of this junk means something to me. All of these things, Jean, are reminders of a certain time or place or event in our lives. But if you seem obviously quite happy to let the likes of Jimmy Corkill run his grubby fingers all over our family history, well then, so be it.
Hi, love. Hey, what the Cosby's up to out there?
Having some sort of a clear out. She put an advert through the door.
Wouldn't fancy rummaging through her drawers.
Jimmy,
Something smells good in here.
there's a joint in the oven.
Aye, what's all this? Prawn cocktail, eh? Nice little romantic tea for two, is it?
1, 2, 3, soft lad. This is for Sinbad's benefit, not yours.
Oh, yeah. What's he done to deserve the red carpet, then?
Nothing, I'm just trying to cheer him up.
Might take more than $1 per thousand, darling, that kid.
Yes, well, it's worth a go. Do not feel sorry for him.
Seems all right to me.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Sensitive. Imagine if the love of your life bugged Dr. Bristol on you.
Yeah, well, I'd have to meet her first, wouldn't I?
You'd be bloody heartbroken if I walked out that door.
Yeah, if you say so, kid.
Yes, well, I do. So make yourself useful and feel them spuds. Go.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, yeah, it's like a Turkish bazaar out there.
Look who's come to see us, Alice.
Oh. Hello, cutie.
So, did you finally manage to wangle yourself an hour off?
No, not exactly. Ah.
Well, I'm glad to see you anyway.
I've got a rep coming in this afternoon, you know. He's trying to flog me off a job lot of Argentinian wine.
Well, Alice and I, we were wondering...
Alice in Wonderland what?
No, darling. I've made an appointment to talk to the people from the portage service, and they're coming round to the house later. So we were kind of hoping that you might be there.
Yes. It's just I've got to bone up on this RG Plonk first, see if it's worth buying.
Well, it'll only be for an hour or so.
But what time exactly?
7-ish?
Yes. If it's humanly possible, I'll be there.
Oh, thanks. Oh, and Max.
Yeah.
I don't suppose you could spare just a few more moments just to check out Mum's jumble sale before you head back.
Yes, of course. Always got time for my two favourite women.
So it wasn't much of a weekend, then?
Not less cheering the arrival of the pies. The Legion's your idea of a good time.
Oh, dear.
Suppose I should have known, really. One choice is best.
But?
Dunno.
Well, if it's thrills and spills, you're after.
Hey, I thought we dropped that subject.
Don't panic. I was only going to ask you around to me flat for a meal. As a mate.
Oh, yeah?
Well, you can bring Ron if you like.
Are you serious?
Well, maybe that's taking the mate thing a bit too far.
Yeah, maybe the make things a bit far-fetched and all, under the circumstances.
And for God's sake, let your hair down for a change.
Worried about letting the side down.
Hiya.
All right.
Shall I take that as a note?
I'm just going round to my dad's. Got a bit of washing to do on our machines. Bust. Do you mind?
Go away. I'll come with you. Ron will be wondering where I am. Drop.
See you, Tra.
Drop.
There'll be nothing left of that.
Doing all right. I'm doing my best, aren't I?
I had a phone call from our Lindsay today.
Oh, aye. Sure, right?
Not exactly.
Why?
What do you think? Or should I say you?
That dickhead of an husband of hers acting the goat again, is he?
Got us in one.
And what's he done this time?
Went out to get the family allowance, come back 3 hours later, of course.
You what? You spent our little Carney's money on ale?
Yeah, well, it's not the first time.
Yeah, well, if I had my way, it'd be the last.
Yes, Jimmy, well, me and all, but we can't get involved, can we?
When was all this then?
Last Friday. Then they spent the whole weekend arguing about it.
Do you know, somebody winds me up every time I think of that dozy gets gob.
Yeah, anyway, she said she might give us a knock this week.
Yeah, but if she doesn't, I'm not here to make sure you sort it out with a few bob on it.
Yeah, right. Hey, it's like being in the Samaritans, this, isn't it? You know, bailing out your kids, coop and roost dinners for waifs and strays.
Yeah.
So, did Sinbad tell you, you know, what went on with him and Mandy, like?
Well, what's to tell? Boy meets girl, boy loves girl, girl craps on boy from great height. Boy whinges into his ale for the next 6 months. Story of his life, that one, isn't it, eh?
Oh, look. Grandma must have stolen this from hospital, see? Boom, 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 boom.
Hiya. Welcome to the sale of the century.
Have I missed all the bargains?
Far from it. Dig in.
Mum?
Oh, excuse me.
My vanity case.
Oh, dear.
Well, why would you want to sell that?
Look, anything you want to keep, just take it home with you.
No, it doesn't matter.
And I thought it was only old fogies that got sentimental about bits and pieces.
I'm sorry, but it just feels like you're selling off all the family mementos.
You're as bad as your father. How can a clapped-out old hairdryer be classed as a memento?
I know, but... Mum, you are coming back, aren't you?
Of course I am.
Then why...
Look, I didn't only want to make space in the loft. I want to make some room up here, too.
Yeah, and is Dad getting brushed away with all the cobwebs as well?
Of course not. Oh, just give him a few days. He'll climb down from his high horse, give up all thoughts of the QE2 extravaganza, and the pair of us can trek off into the sunset.
Do you really think so?
I know so.
Sinbad,
All right, Rach.
we're having a bit of a garage sale. Do you fancy a look?
Well,
Oh, go on. You might uncover a Ming vase or something.
I might shoot over later. I've got to get rid of this lot first. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah? What do you think of that?
No? Quote?
I think it's lovely.
Aye, here, kid.
Oh, come.
Hi, Jim.
Hi, mate.
Hello.
Someone's birthday?
No. Jimmy, pass the starters, please.
Right.
What's the occasion?
Aye. Don't need an occasion to live like royalty in this house, kid. Beer in the fridge.
Oh, no time, all right.
Hey, listen, you've been hard at us all day. You have a drink.
Yeah, got that down, yeah.
Well, to be honest, I'd rather have a lie down.
Don't talk soft.
Well, if you're going to have a nice posh tea, you don't want some goose-gog here putting a dampener on things, do you?
Well, you're doing that already, aren't you? I mean, what do you think this lot's for,
Jimmy!
Now, go on. Park your jacksie behind that prawn cocktail and let's talk, eh?
Go on.
David, it's livening up quite nicely outside. Why don't you come and join us? Ron's just arrived.
Oh, please yourself.
I mean, look at the kip of this lot, eh? You think they'd have something decent to sell?
What, just because they talk posher than us? Means bugger all that, love.
Time to go, I'm afraid.
All right. Oops.
I'll see you later.
Yeah, about 7-ish.
Yeah, thereabouts. Bye-bye, gorgeous.
Oh, bye.
So, looks like you've been abandoned by the Crosbys a bit before schedule.
Yeah, this time next week I could be stranded with a bag full of big issues.
No, you'll be all right.
Fingers crossed.
Listen, I'll have a word with my dad later. See what he thinks about having the lodging for a few weeks, eh?
Oh, thanks.
No problem.
What's he jangling to that one for?
Don't ask me.
Yes! Haven't seen one of them for years.
Hiya, you right?
Yeah, I'm sound, I love you. You weren't thinking of buying this, were you?
No.
Oh, that's it. Jean, how much for this, love?
Oh, excuse me. I don't want to be an Indian giver, but nobody's getting their hands on my stylophone.
She says that to all the lads. Not of old cobblers, this lot, isn't it?
No.
Seen anything worth having?
Well, I did have hopes for this, but found out it was from a food mixer.
Come on, let's go. Did the little one enjoy the fireworks the other night?
Oh, she loved the meds.
The look on her face when them rockets went up.
I know, yeah.
And you can't tell me that ours went a damn sight better than Al Maxi Farnham's there.
You beat him hands down, Ed.
Good night all round, really.
What do you mean?
Oh, well, we were privileged to have the pleasure of Rosie's company for a change.
No, that's a bit harsh, isn't it?
No, I don't think so. I mean, she's seen about 10 minutes of Becca in the last fortnight.
Aren't you exaggerating a bit? Listen, I'll tell you what then. Why don't the two of you come over to ours for your tea tonight?
Oh,
Have you got something on?
well, I haven't. Don't know about the prodigal spouse there.
Now.
Sorry.
So, is that a date then?
Go on, then. You've twisted me arm.
Yeah, kid. Get your laughing gear around that. That'll soon put the smile back on your face.
Ta, Jack.
Oh, no bother, love.
Hey, don't be saying that. There's loads of bother all this. I mean, that's the point, isn't it? That's what I'm trying to say. You know, here's two mates in who've bothered to do all this for you. You know, two good mates who aren't going to leave you just because you've left the top off the what's-it toothpaste.
Thanks.
Birds come, Sin, and birds go. But your mate's there forever.
Take no notice of him, Sin.
Well, he's right, though, isn't he? And anybody who thinks otherwise is a mug.
Yeah, well, it's Mandy who's the mug this time round, isn't it, eh? Hey? Not you.
There's no need for that.
No, what he means is one day, somewhere along the line, she may, well, regret all this.
Because she's not going to find anyone better than you, is she? Eh? I mean, the only fellas she's going to meet from now on are going to be on the way to the clink after giving the owl missus the sly dig.
And this is supposed to get us back together, is it?
No, probably not.
But what do you know, you? Plenty of times you've left me and you've come whinging back the next week.
Do you want a fork in your eye?
Can we change the subject, eh?
You wait and see. She's out there somewhere in the big bad world. No Sinbad to hold her hand. Wouldn't surprise me if she's back here by Christmas, I'm telling you.
And how do you know that that's what I want?
Well, yeah, but maybe it's for the best now, you know, now they've made a break.
To what?
Look, can we just leave it, please?
Listen, you don't even know how she got off in the first place. For all we know, she could have been suffering from that postnatal, what's it, thingy, depression or something.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Well, that's probably it.
Just shut up and eat your tea, Dr. Finlay.
Well, it wouldn't come as exactly a shock, would it? I mean, she's hardly, you know.
She was hardly what?
Oh, Shen, let's face it. Well, all right, I know you loved her and all that, but you've got to admit, you know, she was a bit of an Edderball at the best of times.
Jimmy, you didn't know the first thing about her.
Oh, come on. It doesn't take a Clement Freud to recognise a grade A nut job when you see one.
Jimmy!
It's all right, Jack. I know he means well. I'll finish this later on if you don't mind.
Yeah, fine.
And the pair of you, stop worrying about me.
Hiya.
Hiya. God, what's that lot out there?
Garage sale. Treating myself to a lava lamp.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Did you get anything in town?
Nah.
It's beyond me how you can traipse round town all day without buying a single solitary thing.
Yeah, well, that's women for you, eh?
Yeah. I was gabbing to Sarah before.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. She's very kindly invited us over for our tea.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Yeah, any time after 6, she said.
Oh, tonight?
Why? What's on tonight?
It's a prior engagement.
Not with 2 fat ladies and a couple of ducks, by any chance.
There's no need to be like that about it.
Like what?
All sarky.
Well, how'd you expect me to be when you'd rather be at the bingo than see your own grandkid?
Who wouldn't?
Well, from where I'm sitting, you would.
Don't be daft. I love the bones of the kid.
Then prove it.
I don't have to prove to anyone that I love my own grandchild.
Well, actually, at the moment, you need to prove it to me.
How can you say that?
Because that's how I feel.
You what?
Well, I'm sorry, love. There's no point lying to you.
You're sat there all high and mighty telling me after everything I've been through over the last I don't know how many months that I don't love my own flesh and blood.
No.
You've got some nerve.
Well, you've lost me now.
Well, let me refresh your memory then, eh? I lost me baby and a lot more besides. Do you seriously think that I could neglect Rebecca for 1 second?
No.
I idolise that little girl.
Then head over there with me tonight, love. I bet you Sarah's made a real effort. You can't, can you?
It's not that I can't.
It's just that you won't.
No, it's just...
You'd rather be at the bingo than spend time with your own family.
It's only one night.
Yeah, one more night to add to all the others.
Oh, you're exaggerating now.
Am I?
I've told you a million times about that. I know it all must seem mad to you, but I really fancy me chances tonight.
Well, that's a feeling I've long since forgotten.
Don't start on that one again.
No, I won't. I won't start on anything. To be honest, I'm sick to the back teeth of all this arguing.
Yeah, me too. Look, I'm sorry, but there's another big win right round the next corner. I can just feel it in me water.
I don't want to know, OK? If you want to play bingo, feel free. Just spare me the sordid details, eh?
Was he like this when that Marcia chucked him?
Like what?
Putting on a brave face.
Well, I don't know. I can't remember.
Oh, you're useless, you.
Well, what do you want to know something like that for?
Oh, it does you no good, that's all, to walk around with a painted grin on your gob.
If that's what it is.
You can't lie to yourself forever, can you? Go round the twist.
Hey, maybe he's all right.
And maybe he'll end up some mad, manic, depressive, boarded up in our extension.
Don't talk soft, will you? Listen, he's well rid of it, I'm telling you.
Well, anyone waits finds out. Hi, love. You okay?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, kids.
Tea's in the oven, love.
Right, I'll get it now, then, eh?
Right then, Jim, do you want to check them plants for me?
You what?
In the back garden.
What plants?
Only take 10 minutes, won't it?
You on about?
Here, go on.
You getting a squint or something?
Jimmy, will you just get outside and leave us in peace, please?
Right, why didn't you just say that in the first place, eh?
Just get me tea.
Yes, love. You sure you're right, then?
Yeah, I'm fine, Jack.
Because you're allowed to be upset, you know.
Well, just keep me away from members of the opposite sex and I'll be sound as a pound.
I've heard that before.
Well, I mean it. See anyone giving me the eye, just tell them I'm a Trappist monk or something.
It's like, you know, I'm no expert like Sim, but you've got to face it. If it's not right, it's not right.
I can't argue with that.
I mean, would you have wanted us to stay under false pretences?
No, of course not.
Well, there you go, then. And, well, at least Mandy was honest with you.
Certainly was.
And the important thing now is you've got your mates. And we know how much you loved us, Sin, and we know how devastated you were when she left. So there's no need for all this macho, I've never cried in my life, and skin like a rhinoceros rubbish.
Except there's one thing you don't know, Jack.
What?
At the end of the day, it was my decision. I told her to pack her bags, and then it was all over.
Why?
Because no matter what I thought of her, it was never going to work. So who would have thought it, eh? Me chucking a bird.
Oh, hello. Flea market over then, is it?
Yep.
You sell anything? Ow!
Sorry.
Sod all.
Getting very ally-pally with the Jordache girl, aren't we?
Oh, aye. What's all this, then?
What's the law against talking to someone now, is there?
Depends what you're talking about.
Diggs, actually.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, she's got to find somewhere else to stay now that the bingers are getting off, you know.
What's that got to do with you?
Well, she's a mate. I don't want her out on the streets, do I?
Well, why doesn't she just stay at her mum's?
She wants to stay round here. But it's going to be a bit of a problem finding somewhere to stay at such short notice.
Why do I get the feeling that all this is leading up to something?
So, I was wondering,
No chance.
well, maybe she could stay round here for a bit.
You're joking, aren't you?
No.
Dream on, sunshine. I wouldn't put one of them loons up under my roof for £1,000 a week.
What do you mean, loons?
Like I say.
Nazi.
No way.
Don't you start.
Well, actually,
Oh, you, Eva Braun.
well, maybe she could stay at mine.
You what?
What?
Well, I'd have to check it out with Casey first, like.
Well, you're joking, aren't you?
No. As long as she doesn't mind dossing down on the bed settee.
But...
What? It's Phil's hay today. Mike, I've got nothing against the girl. Well, do you want me to ask Casey or not?
Yeah, sound.
Hiya.
Hiya.
You through?
Ta.
Uh,
Oh, Rosie.
No, she sends her apologies. She couldn't make it.
Oh, well.
Still, brought me mate Bud with me.
Ah, no, that's the main thing.
Yeah.
Becca, Grandad's here.
Can't get through to Daddy Puppet. Our friends are going to be here in a minute, aren't they? Hey? Do you think we better go and see what's keeping him? Do you think we had? I think we better had. Come on, then.
Now, I enjoyed that.
You drank it quick enough.
Oh, well. It's not often I get treated to a few beers by a kind-hearted stranger now, is it?
Glad to be of service, madam.
So, where is it Rosie's gone tonight, then?
Just two mates.
Oh, right.
She couldn't get out of it, you know.
Oh, well, their loss.
Yeah, cracking bit of steak, that girl.
Like father, like son, eh?
Eh?
Your car was always a big steak fiend.
Yeah. Suppose it'd be all sheep's eyes and goat's ollies in Dubai.
Serves him right.
Do you miss him?
Yeah. It's hard when you come home at the end of the day and there's no one to talk to but yourself.
I know the feeling.
God, you're worse than I am.
Sorry, Look, I don't see the point in lying to you, Sarah. Rosie isn't at her mates. She's gone to bingo.
Oh, right.
Tried to persuade her otherwise, but she seems to think tonight's a big night.
Yeah.
Then again, she says that every night.
Well, is it that bad?
It's getting there.
Maybe it's just a phase, you know, what with the lottery and everything.
Maybe, but it's not much cop coming up 4 seconds with a laundry market and a load of balls.
No. Still. At least we've got each other, eh?
Yeah. A two-man manic-depressive club.
Only one cure for that.
Coming right up.
Seems as if Daddy's too busy for either of us tonight. Looks like we're on our own, eh? Come on.
Yeah.
You decent?
Yeah. All right.
Aren't you up yet?
Yeah, sort of.
You lazy guest.
No, have you just come to take the Michael, have you?
No, I've got a bit of good news, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, I asked Katie, and she says it's okay with her for Rachel to stay at ours for a bit.
All right, nice one.
Well, that's if she fancies it, like.
Oh, yeah, she will do, defo.
Oh, and you'd know, would you?
Very funny.
Anyway, I'm in all day if she wants to come and have a look around.
Sound. Listen, Jack, I'm not being funny or anything, but why?
Why not?
Well, you hated her sister for a start, didn't you?
What's that got to do with Rachel?
I don't know, just seems a bit weird.
Look, it means less rent, less food money, and less washing up.
Well, yeah, so long as you're not planning to rip her off.
Oh, as if.
Or treat her as some kind of skivvy.
What do you think I am? Anyway, Mr. Ulterior Motive, don't be getting all high and mighty with me. You're only doing this because you're on the sniff.
Get knotted.
You cradle-snatching perv.
I'm not.
Not much.
Look, Rachel's a mate, end of story.
As long as you know what you're doing.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, I just hope you're not trying to replace her sister.
Freud lives or what?
I'm only saying.
Yeah, and next time I need a bit of Wizard's Den psychoanalysis, I'll know where to come, won't I?
So, you don't fancy her then?
I don't know. I haven't even thought about that.
Good. Because I don't want you trying anything on round our flat. We've got very strict house rules about that kind of thing.
Alice, where's Thumper? There he is. Hey, behind him. You find him now. Where's he? Look, Alice, there's Thumper. Behind him again. You find him.
What are you doing?
It's a new routine we worked out for Alice.
Oh, good.
So, how was last night?
Gotcha. Sorry?
Work. Busy?
Oh, yeah, packed.
Glad to hear it.
Yeah. There's a real buzz about the place at the moment. I don't know what it is. Things just seem to have clicked.
And how was your Argentinian wine?
Oh, very good. Yes, he turned up with a couple of sample bottles, which unfortunately was left to me to sample.
Up to scratch?
Yeah, superb. He's going to come back with a case, and if you're a good girl, I'll sneak home a bottle.
Great. Can't wait.
Great, right. See you later. Bye. Ah, Michael, come in.
Cheers.
Rachel's in the living room.
Hiya.
Would you like some tea?
No, thanks. Just put one out. Only come round to pass on a quick message. Bit of good news on the accommodation front.
Your dad said I could stay?
No, but our Jackie has.
What?
Yeah, so long as you don't mind keeping on the bed settee and helping out with the chores and that.
Oh, Xavier, is she serious?
Yeah. You'll have to bungle a few bob rent, like, but...
Great. What do you think?
I think it's a splendid idea.
Oh, good.
The ideal solution, in fact, given that I could shortly be taking to the high seas.
Oh, so you're defo giving Jean's backpacking trip to Big E, then?
Well,
Sorry, I told Mike you had 2 holidays to choose from.
as does Mrs. Crosby, though people tend to forget that.
So, when can I move in then?
Rachel, it might be an idea to run the rule over the place first, you know.
Well, it's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Sam, but you're better off checking it out for yourself, aren't you? I'll show you round if you like.
Thanks.
Well, give us a knock later, OK?
Will do. I really appreciate this, you know.
It's my pleasure.
My hero.
Right, I'll get off then. See you later.
See you.
Eddie?
What?
Nothing. Just wondered if you were in.
Aren't you staying?
Hey?
What are you sitting there in your coat for?
Actually, I am heading out again in a minute.
I see.
You see what?
Where you off?
Just out.
Where?
What is this, the Gestapo?
Oh, so a man can't ask his own wife where she's going now, can
Not
he?
in that tone of voice, no.
And what tone do you expect me to take?
Whatever you like.
When you spend more time at the bingo hall than doing your own home.
Oh, do I really?
Yes, you do, as a matter of fact.
What, do you keep a record?
I don't have to, it's obvious. I mean, where were you last night when you should have been with me? Huh? And what is it tonight? Some stupid £2 million link-up?
No.
Sorry, 3 million.
Actually, if you must know, I'm taking your granddaughter out for an hour. I'm going to rig her out. So get off me back, eh?
Hiya, Nana!
Darling! Ooh!
Hello, Peter. It's me. Listen, I can't talk long, but I was just wondering, I know it's short notice, but Is that offer of a meal still on? Yeah, great. What time then? Hey, don't worry about that. I'll make me excuses. Probably won't even notice I've gone. OK, see you later then. Bye.
I love you in my light there.
Oh, I'm sorry. How's it looking anyway?
Better than I thought, kid.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I'll have to get someone to do the books properly, you know, but judging by this little lot, Corky Cars is worth its weight in gold.
Great.
Yeah, so much so. I'm thinking of taking on a right-hand man.
Do you reckon?
Yeah. I've got just the person in mind for the job.
Oh, aye.
Uh-huh.
Who?
Well, go on, have a guess.
Oh, don't be soft.
No, go on.
Oh, Hugh Grant.
You are?
The Queen Mother.
Oh, ha.
Well, just tell me then.
Jackie, your own son.
What? Oh, Jimmy.
Yeah, well, why not? I mean, you got me thinking about it the other day, didn't you? You know, with saying, oh, Lindsay had been phoning and that. She hasn't been on again, by the way, has she?
No.
Well, with everything bucking up for us, I just thought, well, we should do more for our kids, shouldn't we? I mean, we haven't been a proper family for ages, have we?
No, I suppose not.
So what better way to bury the hatchet than with this job? Still got his address, haven't you?
Yeah, but I haven't spoken to him myself, you know, for knocking on a year.
Yeah, well, about time we started then, isn't it?
Listen, Jimmy, do you really think he's going to want to talk to you after all this time?
But, love, things are different now, aren't they? Hey, things have changed. Look at that. Corkle and Son. Sounds good, that, doesn't it?
Hello. What brings you here?
Ask me a question, Max.
Sorry?
Ask me a question.
I'm not quite with you.
Right, I'll help you then, shall I? Why don't you ask me what I did last night?
Dawn, I think this cutlery could do with a spot of brasso. Could you give it the once-over before you lay up, please?
Yeah, OK.
Thanks.
Get down.
You were at home, weren't you?
I was at home when you left. I was at home when you got back. What about that bit in the middle? I'll give you a clue, shall I? That new routine I was doing with Alice this morning. Where do you think I picked that up? Well, it wasn't with Mr. Motivator.
Oh, God, of course you were at that,
The Portage Service, Max. The organisation that's geared towards improving the quality of your daughter's life is called the Portage Service, and they came round to see us as arranged.
Okay, OK.
Is it?
No, fair enough. I owe you an apology.
You owe Alice the apology.
I owe both of you an apology, but things were so hectic here.
You forgot to turn up.
Oh, I'm sorry. Look, I honestly didn't think we'd made a definite arrangement.
What?
Come on. I thought we left rowing in public to the likes of Ron Dixon.
At least Ron Dixon wouldn't put his business in front of his child.
Well, neither have I.
No?
Look, I am totally and utterly sorry, and I promise that it won't happen again. Now, look, why don't we sit down and you can tell me all about it?
You had to be there.
Don't be ridiculous. Just tell me what happened.
No.
Oh, for God's sake.
Well, it looks as if your booze has arrived from Buenos Aires. You better go see to it.
So, what do you think of our little palace then?
It's brilliant.
Well, you better test the couch out, seeing as you'll be sleeping on it.
OK. Oh, it's really comfy.
And the bathroom's through there if you want to have a quick nose.
OK, I won't be a min.
I do remember inviting you for a quick look around.
Oh, Rach asked us.
Oh, you're like a little lapdog following her all over the show.
Jackie, change the record, will you?
You're the sugar daddy, you know. It's up to you to make all the moves.
Sugar daddy on income support. You're joking, aren't you?
Well, why don't you just ask her out and be done with it?
'Cause...
Everything all right?
Yep.
So, when do you fancy moving in then?
As soon as pos.
Oh, brilliant. Well, listen, why don't you hang around for a bit and we can have a coffee while we sort out the rent and that?
Yeah, great.
Yeah?
Well, don't I get a cup as well?
No, we've got stuff to discuss and it's for our ears only.
All right.
Come on, you can see Rachel later.
Cheers. I'll
See
see you
you.
later.
So, you still keeping to the vow of silence?
What?
Or are we going to talk about it like grown-ups?
Talk away.
Okay. Whatever you think to the contrary, I really do want to know how it went last night.
It was interesting. I think it could be really helpful.
In what way?
Some of the ideas they use.
Such as?
Well, they advocate a theory that you should focus purely on the child for a certain length of time every day.
Well, you do that already, don't you?
Yeah, but with no distractions whatsoever. No TV, no telephone, no Thomas.
Well, life doesn't really work like that, does it?
So you don't want to know about it?
No, It sounds good.
So long as I'm left to deal with it.
No.
So you're willing to give it a try?
Yes, of course, if I'm around.
That's just the trouble, Max. You never are.
Yeah, and why not? Because I'm here, sweating blood for our future.
Your future's sitting there right in front of you.
I know.
An hour. That's all I needed from you last night.
I can't be in two places at once.
Well, even when you are at home, your mind's still back here, stuck in your precious kitchen.
I am not going to apologize for trying to provide for our future.
I don't want you to.
And I'm certainly not going to let this place go to rack and ruin for the sake of a couple of meetings with some trendy therapy group.
Oh, right. We're really getting down to it now then, aren't we?
I'm not saying that the people you met last night are like that.
It's the old embarrassment factor rearing its ugly head again, isn't it?
No.
Why don't you just admit it? Why can't you say that you can't bear the thought that the world might look at you and see the father of a baby with Downs?
No. You're right. I can't. I can't stand the label, the situation, or the po-faced, well-meaning worthies sticking their little noses round our door every 5 minutes. I just can't stand it. Truth is, I hate the fact our daughter was born like this. But it doesn't mean that I don't love her. And it certainly doesn't mean that I won't work my backside off to give her a good life. It just means that I don't get the same sort of buzz as you do from all this amateur social work. And I'm sorry if I have the temerity to enjoy what I'm trying to achieve here. But there you go. Does that make me a bad person? No, you tell me. After all, you're the one that's camped out on the moral high ground. I have to go back to work.
That all seem fair to you?
Yeah, great.
Right then, you move your stuff in as soon as you like.
Will the next couple of days be okay?
Yeah. But listen, there's no pressure. If you want to stay at the Crosbys till they're off on their holes.
No, I'd rather get on with it.
Whatever.
God, it'll seem so weird having my brekkie with someone under 60 for a change.
Oh, does it get a bit heavy over there sometimes?
No, they've been lovely to me, but one more game of Scrabble, I think my head would have exploded.
Excuse me.
Hello there.
Rach, it's Mr. Crosby for you.
Hope you don't mind my intruding like this.
No.
Why, what's up?
Nothing. Just thought you might appreciate the benefit of my expertise regarding the new homestead.
Hey?
Oh, no offence to your prospective landlady, but it is essential you check everything thoroughly, especially if you're going to be residing here for any appreciable length of time.
I already have done, it's fine.
Might seem that way to the untrained eye, Rachel, but who knows if there might not be a deep-seated problem or two. Say, for example, with the dreaded damp.
There's no damp in here, I'm sure of it.
Well, in that case, I'm sure you've no objection to my conducting a quick layman's survey.
No.
It is in your best interest, you know, to nip any potential trouble spots in the bud here and now.
No. You help yourself.
Thank you, Jackie.
You all right?
Hiya.
Do you want to do my Molly there?
No, Tom.
He's off out tonight.
Yeah.
And he's going.
I'm not seeing you, Dad. Just going out with a mate.
All right. Do you want a slice?
No, Tom.
Where is Enoch anyway?
Chemist?
Anything important?
No, just picking up a prescription.
How do you reckon he's doing?
Fine.
I just don't like to ask him myself. He gets a bit of a wheeze on, you know.
Don't I know it? You think you're putting a curse on him half the time?
Yeah. I've, never really thanked you properly, have I?
What for?
Well, you know, sticking around when he got sick.
Do you think I'd do? I'm a great.
No, but...
You thought I'd do a runner as soon as he hit the day?
Well, it's been sound on it, the way you've looked after him and that.
Well, it might have been different if I had to nappy change him.
Well, I never thought I'd say it, but my mum couldn't have done a better job.
May God strike you down. How could a slut like me live up to your mother?
No, I'm serious. I mean, you've stuck by him all the way, haven't you?
Well, we've had our ups and downs.
Well, who doesn't?
Yeah.
Fact is, at the end of the day, you love him. And that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Sure don't want a slice?
No, Tar.
There you go.
Oh, Tom.
They should be back any minute.
I'm in no hurry. It's nice to have some peace and quiet.
I'm afraid all that's about to come to a sorry end.
Oh, well, it was good while it lasted. Yeah. So, how are things with you two?
No better. Put my foot right in it this morning, didn't I? Accused her of planning another trip to the bingo. Next thing, there she is doing a super grand act.
Hiya.
All right.
Hey, darling. You've been crying, eh?
Come on, Bex. Show your mum all your stuff.
Oh, let's have a look.
Had a good time.
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
Where didn't we go?
Oh, Tar, it's lovely.
Knackered.
Do you want a brew?
I hope you said thank you to your grandma for all this stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, Tar. Oh, there's some T-shirts and undies for you in that bag.
I think she deserves a big kiss, don't you?
Thanks.
Welcome.
Come here, Tinkerbell. Oh, yes.
Well, see you at tea time. Take care.
See ya. See what I mean?
Hey, don't knock it. I wish I had all these men queuing up to give me attention.
Oh, what men?
Bing. Oh, Mike.
Your Mike?
Yeah, he's never away from the place. I didn't think he knew where to live till you showed up.
Get lost.
I'm telling you.
Jimmy, come and give us a hand with this, love. Jimmy, are you deaf?
A bit of rest, eh?
What's up with you?
Nothing.
Look at me and say that. What's up with your eyes?
Hay fever.
It's winter, there is no egg. What's the matter, Jimmy? Where have you been?
I've been traipsing round, stinking, scabby bedsits all day. Tracking down our Jimmy.
I told you to leave it. I knew it had only upset you.
I had to.
How is he?
I didn't get the chance to ask.
I suppose the pair of you were too busy going for each other's throats.
No.
So what got said?
Nothing. He wasn't there. Some bird answered. Said he got off a good 6 months ago. I heard a rumour he'd gone down south, Cornwall or somewhere. No one knows for sure. He could be anywhere.
He'll get in touch.
How? He doesn't know where we live anymore.
He could find out.
He doesn't want to, though, does he? Eh? 'Cause he still thinks I'm a loser. And now I won't have the chance to prove to him I'm not. Corcoran son. Who was I trying to kid, eh?
Do you want anything from the shop?
No, Tar.
Okay, see you later.
Draw. Hello, Peter. It's me again. Listen, about tonight. I can't make it. Sorry. Well, does it matter? I just can't make it. No, tomorrow night's no good either. Or any other night for that matter. I'm sure. I just can't see you. No, it's not Ron. It's me. Look, I'm gonna have to go. I'll see you.
Hi, love. Oh. Tell you what, it's amazing how much rubbish you get through in a week, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know where it all comes from.
Where's Rosie at?
On the couch having a snooze, love. Why?
I've just found Rebecca playing with these.
Oh, no. Bloody fruit machine tokens.
Asked where they came from.
And?
They'd been to an arcade.
Oh, God almighty.
Sounds like she let Rebecca have a go and all. Said it was their little secret.
I'm sorry, love.
No, it's not your fault.
I know, but...
Anyway, it's hardly going to corrupt you for life, is it? I just thought in the circumstances you were best off knowing.
Yeah, thanks, love.
Are you going to say anything to Rosie?
I don't know. Every time I open my mouth these days, she jumps down my throat, but...
You can't pretend there's nothing up, Ed.
No, you're right. It's time to face up to the facts, isn't it? She's got a problem. And the sooner she realises that, the better.
The videos, Brookside the Women and Brookside the Teenagers, are out in the shops now.
Anyone home?
Oh.
All right, yeah.
Oh, God almighty, Sid. Give me the fright of my life, then.
Sorry.
Oh, it's all right. Makes the change to catch you in daylight hours.
How do you mean?
We haven't seen sight of light of you in ages.
Well, I've had a lot on, you know.
Trying to avoid it?
No, well, I've just been keeping myself to myself.
Oh, hope that's not on our account.
No, just trying to be the ideal lodger.
Well, fair enough. As long as that doesn't mean you turn into some madman in the extension. You've got to keep going, you know, Sin. Keep making plans and that.
Plans? I think this year's Christmas turkey's got more plans than I've got, Jack.
Yeah, I know, and that's why you need your mates, isn't it? To talk about the future. To talk about what you might want to do and where you might want to live. And... Wait a minute.
Hello, love. Oh, what are you darling? What's up? It's Gary. Oh, God, what's he done now? He's the most useless, weak-willed, two-faced... Hello.
Hello.
Gullible git that ever walked the earth.
Listen, Jack, I'll make myself scared.
Yeah, thanks, love. I've had enough. I've left him. It's over. Oh, Lord. Oh.
Is that it, then?
Yeah.
You sure you don't want me to run you around there?
No, I'm fine, thanks.
Who wouldn't be with their own personal removals man in tow?
Yeah, it's all right for some, innit?
Trust you're charging by the hour, Michael.
Well, yeah, I would too, yeah, but she's too stingy to cough up.
Hey, you.
Right then.
Right. Well, thanks for everything. You've been brilliant.
Our pleasure.
I'm really going to miss you.
Well, we're only round the corner.
No, I mean when you're off on your travels.
Oh, we'll both be back in a couple of months' time. Hopefully.
David,
Yes?
a check.
Oh, yes. Right. Rachel, since you're about to step forth into the bewildering world of self-sufficiency, Jean and I would like you to accept this. It's a token of our heartfelt...
Just give it to her, for God's sake.
Right.
I can't take this.
Yes, you can. Just look upon it as your share of our little lottery windfall.
Are you sure?
Positive.
£1,000?
Looks like the air's on you tonight, mate.
I trust you'll spend it wisely, Rachel.
Of course. Oh, thanks. Really kind of you.
You deserve it.
Right, come at then before I end up like Stretch Armstrong.
Oh, Rachel, before you go, there is something else I'd like you to have. Seeing as I'm about to be deprived indefinitely of my two keenest playing partners, I'm not really going to have much use for this in the foreseeable future, so there you are.
Oh, great.
Off you go, then.
See ya.
Best of British.
Yeah, she's gonna need it living with our Jackie.
I'm really going to miss her.
I shall miss both of you.
Come with me, then.
No, you come with me.
Right, you're all nice and clean. We can go over and see Grandma, aren't we, eh?
Right.
You off?
Yes.
When are you back?
I haven't got a clue, I'm sorry. Oh. Listen, don't worry about food because I'll grab something at work.
Fine.
Bye for now.
So what the hell's happened, like?
She's left him.
Well, I can see that. For good.
For better or worse?
And when did you finally see the light, then?
Dunno. Just had enough, I suppose.
Thought everything was going all right.
Well, me and all.
Well, he was actually on some sort of a wage for a change, wasn't he?
Yeah, we even had a couple of £100 saved till Gary decided to invest it.
Oh, God, here we go.
What was it this time?
Well, does it matter? We all know the end result, don't we, eh? Same as every other tin pot scheme he's been conned into.
Correspondence course. What? Well, business or something. He's been on it since the new year.
Well, and you went along with it, did you?
No, he's been doing it on the sly.
What's it for exactly?
Well, he reckons it's meant to make you as successful as Sir Harvey Smith or someone.
You what? What, the horse fella like?
No, some businessman.
Stupid guess.
And how much has he blown like?
Everything we've saved.
Oh, God. How did you find out?
It was by accident. I mean, Kylie opened one of his letters. A final demand for next term's money only. There's no money left. So having blown it all on this course, now we're skint. And he can't even finish the stupid thing.
Do you know something? I should go round there and let my foot correspond with his head for a couple of hours. See how he likes that?
Jimmy.
What? He's taking the food out of that baby's mouth, isn't he?
Don't cause any more trouble, eh, Dad? I'm up to here with everything as it is.
Yes, you just keep your size 9s out of it.
All right.
So, am I all right to stay for a bit then?
Oh, of course, love.
It's all right, you know, kid. That's why we've got all these lovely rooms. So you and our little Kylie here can stay for as long as you like. Can't you, kid, eh? Yes, you can. Come here.
Right, well, I'll come straight to the point. I think you're both insane.
Oh, that's nice to know, dear.
Either that or prematurely senile.
I can't speak for your mother.
Can't you both just drop all this holiday nonsense?
What nonsense?
The sort that's going to leave you stranded, alone, stuck halfway up some mountain, pray to God knows what.
I think you're being a touch dramatic, dear.
No, I'm not, but I am more than a touch worried. I'd have the gravest reservations about you taking this holiday under any circumstances.
She thinks I'm not up to it.
But if you are hell-bent on going ahead with it, I'd be far happier if Dad were to go with you.
Hear, hear.
So you will go?
No way. I'm just agreeing with your prognosis. In my view, this whole ludicrous escapade smacks of sheer folly.
Please, Dad.
Oh, don't come between a man and his hammock.
Patricia, as the close jester here has so seamlessly introduced the topic of my cruise, I'd like to ask you a question. Did it not occur to you to call in and on bended knee try and persuade your mother to fall in with my plans?
No, because she is fully aware of the fact that it'll be a cold day in hell before I agree to join the ranks of the old codgers in their deck pumps, queuing up to join the captain's stable.
Because, of course, that wouldn't be a spiritually fulfilling experience for you, would it? But then again, short of donning a yashmak and trekking off in search of your inner light... Oh, for God's...
Oh, will the two of you please just stop it?
With the greatest of pleasure.
Oh, where are you going?
To find myself.
So what's the sketch then? Is this part of the wall for your pictures and that?
Don't know, it's up to the girls.
Well, listen, you want to mark your territory, you know. You don't want them two taking liberties.
I'll be fine. I'm a big girl now.
Hey, that's a nice photo.
Is it one of our Beth?
No, it's one of you.
Oh.
All right.
Hiya.
So you settling okay?
Yeah, Ta.
So you've got your little helper with you again?
Yeah, I'll just nip to the loo.
So, have you asked her yet?
Asked her what?
Asked her out?
I've asked her out.
Oh, little shy
Jackie.
boy. Oh, I'm sorry. I keep forgetting. You're not interested, are you?
What are you off?
Getting something in for tea.
Oh.
Did you fancy anything in particular?
Not bothered.
Oh, no. You're easily pleased.
Am I?
Right. I won't be long.
Are you sure you go in the shops?
Yeah.
Oh.
Why?
I just wondered.
Well, I'm getting a bit sick of this just wondering, like.
Fair dues.
Right, can I go now?
Yeah. Oh, and if you pass a one-armed bandit on the way, stick these in it for us, will you?
Where'd you get that?
Your granddaughter.
What?
A souvenir of your little shopping expedition.
I'm not with you.
Oh, don't embarrass yourself.
Hey?
Lying to me. I know the score.
Oh, do you now?
Yeah. You've had our Becca traipsing around bloody arcades after you.
Oh, he told you that?
She did.
Oh, don't be soft, as if I would.
So you deny it, then?
I don't deny we're in an amusement arcade now.
So what the hell were you doing there?
We're keeping out of the rain, if you must know. We're on our way for a quick cup of tea somewhere, and it starts spitting. So, dived into the nearest doorway, which just happened to belong to your precious arcade. Anyway, it's bucketing down by this time. It's obvious we're not going anywhere, so I look in through the window of this place and little snack bar in the back. So, in we go. Though I wish I hadn't now, for a sit down and a drink. As for these, well, Rebecca must have picked them up on her way out.
So, if this was all so innocent, why tell the kid it was a big secret?
Eh? Oh, that wasn't about being in an arcade. I'd bought a big bag of pick-a-mix for the pair of us. And 'cause we're stuck there with nothing else to do, I let her eat the lot. Well, you know what Sarah's like when it comes to the subject of sweets, so I just told her not to crack on.
Shouldn't be teaching a kid to lie like that.
Yeah, I know. Does that mean you'd actually believe me?
So, you never put a single penny in a slot machine?
Well, I'll be honest. I had 20 pence left from the drinks, and I just shoved that in on my way out. Never won a sausage. Now, can I go and get our tea?
Enjoy those while you can. There won't be much in the way of luxury once you hit the Himalayas.
Oh, it's soft lube paper I'm going to miss.
Even more than Dad.
It's close. Oh, don't look so down in the mouth. I haven't given up all hope he'll come with me yet.
Seriously?
You may be taken in by all that bluff and bluster, but I'm not. I think you might be pleasantly surprised.
Ah, tea. Just what the ship's bosun ordered.
So have you cooled off then?
Hove anchor and set sail, more like.
What's in the bag?
Ah, since you ask. One pair of standard issue grade A old farts deck pumps. And to accompany them, full documentation for a 3-month luxury cruise to the Caribbean.
Right, feet in. So, what do you reckon then?
It's great.
And this is only the beginning.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Just think, one day you'll be able to turn round and say that you were treated to a top-to-toe beauty session courtesy of the Jackie Dixon.
Oh, it's so good of you, this.
No, no probs. Call it a moving in, Prezi.
Must be my lucky day. Everyone's been so nice.
Particularly our Mike, eh?
Yeah, he's been brill.
He's not a bad lad, I suppose, deep down. Does not think a lot of you, you know.
Does he?
You'd be surprised.
Funny, really, isn't it? I suppose we've only become good mates because what happened to our Beth.
Was that how you see yourselves? Just good mates?
Why? There's nothing going on, you know.
Don't panic. I didn't say there was. I just wondered why, that's all.
I hadn't even thought about it.
Yeah, well, I bet he has.
Do you think?
Too right. He's a lad, isn't he?
Yeah, but...
So, aren't you bothered then?
I don't know. I mean, why would he look at me? I'm just some daft 16-year-old kid to him.
Yeah, well, you won't look like a kid by the time Stella's finished with you.
So it was a fit. It was a fit of conscience then.
If you like.
That's fair enough.
Is it?
Yeah, if Ron drops dead tomorrow, you won't have to lump all that guilt around with you.
Peter?
But don't forget, if he lives another 30 years, you'll never know what you've missed.
Don't say things like that. Not when he could be 3 foot away pricing up his custard creams.
Look, the fact that you feel guilty is good. It just proves that you're not some ruthless slapper out for what you can get. But don't be a slave to it, Beth. Don't be a slave to anyone.
Is it all right if I knock off now? Only there's no one else down in the book, and I want to get to the Aldi before it shuts.
Yeah, no sweat, Jules. I'll see you in the morning then.
Bright and early.
See you, Julia.
Where are you going?
Home, where I belong.
One for the road.
Go on, then. Going to be okay staying here, Mum?
Yes, love, why?
When you've got that Sinbad lodging here.
Oh, it's hardly lodging.
Still.
Look, you just worry about yourself and Kylie. Sinbad's not going to be here much longer.
Okay.
Yeah. It's going to be hard, you know.
What is?
Being on your Todd.
Well, it couldn't be any worse than staying a day longer with that deadbeat.
I know, love, but it doesn't matter how much of a melt you've married. There's going to be times when you'll miss him.
Do you reckon?
I know. I've been there God knows how many times with your dad.
And how did you miss him?
Oh, in all kinds of funny ways. There's no one whistling out a tune in the mornings having a shave. No one trying to pinch a chip from your plate for a sly bussy. No one to snuggle up to in the winter when the heating's on the blink in January.
Yeah, well, if our heating went on the blink in the middle of January, it'd be because Gary thought he'd found some miraculous way of running the boiler on cold tea.
Is he that bad?
He's the pits, Mum. He lives in this ridiculous dream world, and me and Kylie don't even get a look in.
You sure you're doing the best thing? I mean, for both of you.
Well, what's the alternative? Accept him for what he is. Have a little laugh and tickle him under his chin every time he chucks our money down the drain.
No. I don't know, love. I just think maybe if you talk to him straight and, well, try to show him where he's going wrong.
Change him, you mean? Well, as far as I'm concerned, that's the single biggest mistake any woman can make. Telling themselves they can change their fella. You might be able to get him to change his undies every now and again. But as for what he really is, surely you know the score, Mum. OK, if he's bothered, he'll make you all kinds of promises. Try like mad for a few weeks, maybe even a couple of months if you're lucky. But slowly and surely, bit by bit, you end up back where you started. Only now, he resents you for trying to change him in the first place.
He's really screwed you up, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has. That new Mark doesn't deserve to have me and Kylie. We certainly don't deserve to have him.
Well, another day, another dollar.
Yeah. Listen, I better get off.
Okie dokie.
Thanks for the coffee.
You sound just like the advert.
Yeah, except this time there's no stupid romantic ending.
Says who?
Don't do that. Someone might see.
And is that all that's bothering you? There you go. Safe and sound.
God.
So when are we going to get out then?
I can't.
Oh, why not? You know you want to.
I can't do the dirty on Ron.
No one's asking you to.
Not much.
Well, I won't tell if you don't.
No way. It's just... You're not on.
Where's Thumper gone? Where's Thumper gone? There he is. Oh, look. Oh, dear, look. He's gone again. You're going to do it. It's your turn. You find Thumper. No? Oh, look. He's there. And he's gone again.
Oh, Michael, long time no see.
Very funny. Is Rachel in?
Oh, and I thought you'd come to visit your little sis.
Bing gave me this. She left it in the bungalow.
Oh, she's just getting changed. Rachel, you've got a visitor.
Who is it?
Oh, Mike.
Come in. Hiya. What do you think?
That all right?
Sound, man. You finished, yours?
It wasn't that hungry. More out there when you're ready.
Sorry.
Right then, I'm off.
Hey?
Well, I told you before I was out, didn't I?
No.
I did.
When?
I can't remember exactly.
When?
Well, I know. We were upstairs. I was getting dressed. You were still half asleep.
How convenient.
You were just coming to. I thought you were compos mentis, but as per usual, it's gone in one ear, out the other.
So where you going then?
Well, not the bingo, if that's what you're getting at.
Oh, no, I don't think that. I mean, why bother when you've got all those lovely tokens to spend down the arcade?
And I'm not going there either.
So what is it tonight then? Quick trip to the dogs, session on the roulette wheel, what?
I'm going on a leave and do, actually.
Sure it's not a housey housewarming party?
I'm serious.
So who's leaving where?
One of the girls from work.
Which one?
Karen. Karen Just. She's getting married in a couple of weeks and a fella's worth a few bob, so she's just packing it all in.
So what are you doing? Going for a scran?
Dunno, yeah.
Well, clubbing it, what?
Won't be going anywhere at this rate, and late as it is. Look, I'll see you later, all right? Ta-ra.
You going to find him for me this time, are you?
Oh, darling, I'm sorry. Don't cry, Poppy. I know.
Oh, shush, shush, shush. It's all right. It's all right, eh?
Hmm? Well, I don't know about you two, but I'm off for a bath.
See you later, then.
See ya.
Right. Better get off myself.
Oh, do you have to? I was going to break into my cheque, treat us to a Chinese takeaway.
Oh, well, I promised me Dad and Bev I'd cook the tea, so...
Oh, well.
Anyway, you want to hang on to that money? Blow it on something worthwhile?
Yes, sir.
Right. So you want to see you then?
And when do you think that'll be?
Oh, well, soon, I hope.
Thanks.
What for?
Everything.
Oh, it's all right, darling. It's okay, eh? What's the matter? You going to tell me? No? Wonder if you'll ever be able to tell me what you're thinking and how you feel, eh?
Hi. Haven't seen my mobile phone, have you?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, right. Oh, there we go. Right. Oh, someone's got their nappy in a twist, haven't they? Got to dash. Bye.
Rosie!
What are you doing here?
Ditto.
You followed me, haven't you? Don't believe this.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, I do.
Yeah, well, prepare to have your eye wiped.
And why's that?
I'm only here 'cause I was invited.
What, as a star customer?
No, by the girls from work.
You what? They're having the leave and do at the bingo.
They're kicking off here, yeah. Then we're going into town. It's only early yet.
All right. I'll just go and say hi to everyone, eh?
I don't know if anyone's here yet.
Why's that? Eh? Shall I tell you? Because you're here in your Todd. Because you spend half your life in this place throwing our money down the grid.
Don't talk soft.
Rosie, You're never home.
God almighty, do you want me to clock on and off?
You're being ridiculous now.
No, I'm not. I've just had enough of being told what I can and can't do.
I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm just asking you to think about why you're doing it.
You've lost me now.
Well, ask yourself why you've got no time for me or your son. Why you can't even take your granddaughter shopping without going on a gambling spree.
I've explained all that.
Well, I'm sorry, but I don't believe a word of it.
But what's the point in this conversation if you think every word out my mouth's a lie?
Because it's time you realise that all this gambling's doing none of us any good.
You weren't saying that when your lottery numbers come up.
That was different.
That's what hypocrites always say.
And if I'd known it was going to cause all this trouble...
You'd have still taken the money.
Look, forget the bloody lottery. I'm talking about the bingo. And the fact that you traipse down here, night in, night out, that you lie to your husband and neglect your family. You can't run away from it forever, Rose. It's time that you admitted it to yourself. You've got a problem.
Yeah, you're right, I have. And I'm looking straight at him. Can I go now?
Next on, for a special tribute to the naughty sense of humour of this week's comic hero, Frankie Howard. Medics is over on ITV shortly.
Hey! Where do you think you're going, lover boy?
Work? Have you seen the time?
Can't you take the morning off?
What for?
Well, thought we could spend a little time getting to know each other again.
What? Oh, you mean,
Well, that's been a long time. Honest.
Hang on, Bev. What's brought all this on?
How do you mean?
Well, how come you're suddenly all over me like a rash? You know, like, what's changed?
I suppose I have. Well, I just feel dead guilty, don't I? I've been going out on the rise and I should have been here with you and Josh. I've been a right cow to you lately, haven't I?
Well, I can't say that I've actually enjoyed being on my own these past few weeks.
I can't think of a better way to start making things up.
Oh, hello, Simba. You look as though you've seen a ghost.
I think I just have. God, Jean, you gave me the fright of my life there before.
Did I?
What were you doing under that net thing? I thought you'd popped your clogs or something.
You see? I told you it looked morbid.
It's only a mosquito net. I'm sorry I frightened you, Simba.
You know, nice. I think my heart started again. So today's the big lift-off day, eh?
That's right.
And how long are you going to be gone for?
Well, that just depends. I mean, I could just see where I end up. On the other hand, I could travel for the rest of my days.
Hang on, isn't that going to be a bit dodgy, the places you're going to visit?
That's just what I've been trying to tell her. I mean, you hear of tourists being murdered for a few pennies in these places. Jean, have you thought about that?
Yes, I have, and I have come to the conclusion that I would rather die doing something I've always wanted to do. Anyway, I rather fancy the idea of dying somewhere unusual.
Oh, blimey, Jean, don't tempt fate.
I'd rather go out in a blaze of glory than slip away quietly.
You're going to slip away quietly today, then, eh? No big farewell party?
Well, not as far as I know. Look, I'm sorry, Sinbad. You'll have to excuse me. I've got a lot to do.
Yeah, well, ta-ra, Jean, and good luck, eh?
Thanks.
Well, she's dead set on the idea, mate. You still don't fancy it?
Not in the least. My idea was an extended luxury holiday abroad, but this... I'm really not happy about her going, Sinbad. But there's nothing I can do about it now.
Bev, love, listen, I've really got to get to work.
What's wrong, eh? I'm not going to do the last tango in Paris on you or anything.
It's just as well, isn't it? I'm not allowed butter on my diet. Too much cholesterol.
I'll be gentle, I promise.
Is, our Mike in the lav?
God, and he said romance was dead.
I just say me greens, eh?
Well, don't be long, eh? I'll keep the bed warm.
Hello.
All right, Jack. I've just been on to Jean Crosby's. She's getting off today.
Oh, dunno. I think she's dead brave. I wouldn't fancy going to one of them places, you know, with creepy crawlies and snakes and that.
Yeah, she'll be miles from a decent chippy, you know.
Is she having a leaving do, or what?
No, I think their Pat's a bit busy, you know.
Oh, way. Oh, no. She's got to have a do, hasn't she? Hey, do you reckon I should put a bit of a spread on here, like, you know, as a surprise? I mean, I got quite friendly with Jean through all the campaigning and that.
Yeah, why not? She'd be made up, wouldn't she?
Oh, it'll be our first do in our new house. I'll get her a fancy cake and all.
Well, I'll tell you what, Jack. You sort the scoff out, and I'll get a whip round going on the close, get them all to chip in and that, and let them know what time, eh?
Yeah, great. Listen, love, I'm going to have to go. I'll let Pat know about the do, all right?
OK.
Oh, listen, I forgot. That came for you before. Ta.
All right, thanks, Jack. Ta-ra.
Hiya, come in.
Hiya. You don't mind me coming round, do you? It's just that Katie's got Christian round at the flat again. I felt a bit in the way because of rehearsing for Panto.
Got fed up with saying he's behind you to them, did you?
Something like that. Oh, here's the echo bell you wanted.
Oh, nice one. Come in then.
I can't stop long. Got to work in the gift bag today. Is your dad in?
Still in bed?
Do you think he'll mind me being here?
Don't be soft.
Come on then, Warren Beatty. Do your stuff.
Bev, listen, love, I'm not sure about this. Jackie's going to be wondering where I am.
She'll be fine.
What's that?
Sure, Michael?
He's got a girl in there.
So, he's over 21?
What's up?
But I can't do it, love. Not with that racket going on.
Nice and Ruby Rim.
What are you trying to do? Like, finish me off? Michael! Michael! Thank God for that. I'm sorry, love. All this has put me right off my stroke. Listen, I think it's best if we just get off to work.
You get back here.
But...
Aye, not interrupting anything, am I?
No, we just overslept, didn't we, love?
Hey, listen, they're having a surprise leaving do for Jean Crosby at Jackie Corkle's later on. You up for it or what?
No, not if that Get Corkle's going to be there.
No, you're all right. I don't think he's on the cabs tonight.
Oh, right. OK, we'll go then, eh?
Yeah.
Listen, I'm having a whip round for her as well. Do you fancy chipping in?
Yeah, sure, no sweat. Hey, I tell you what. Why don't you come down now and I'll put the kettle on?
Oh, nice one, Ron. Thanks very much, yeah.
Right.
Hey, you, Dicko. I want you back here, sharpish.
But...
No buts. And make that peppermint tea I got the other day. It's supposed to give you energy.
Right.
Need to use the whole box at this rate.
Out. Good girl. Good girl. You all right, darling?
Not really. I should have been at the restaurant ages ago.
I was talking to your daughter, actually.
Patricia, look, I really am sorry. I haven't had much time for you and the children. It's just the Christmas rush.
Max, you've had a Christmas rush since July. Alice needs us both to be there for her. Oh, well, we've been through all this, haven't we?
Yeah, but if I'm not there to oversee things at the restaurant, then the place just seems to collapse without me.
So delicate.
I would do that if I could guarantee things being done. Have you seen my car keys?
In the kitchen.
Right.
Oh, Max, don't forget that you're taking Mum to the airport tonight.
Don't worry. I'll be there, right? Now,
I really must dash. Hello. Ah, Simon. Yes, I'm just popping into the restaurant. Sorry, David.
That's all right, Max. Is Patsy in?
Hi, Dad, come in.
Yes.
Hello, my darling.
Yeah, no, not you, Simon. Okay, bye-bye. Right. Bye-bye.
And Max, you won't let Mum down tonight, will you?
I'll be here. I promise. Hello, Poppet.
So, is Mum all packed?
Oh, dashing around like a mad thing. Must have checked to see if she's got a passport about 1,000 times.
You know, Dad, I'm really worried about her being on her own. Can't you change your mind and go with her? I'd be a lot happier.
Patsy, look, you know I'd do anything for your mother, but I simply cannot share her enthusiasm for this hair-brained adventure trail thing. I'm sorry, I just can't do it. Besides, why can't she be the one to change her mind and come with me on a civilized cruise?
Oh, well, I'll just have to hope that she comes to her senses and has a change of heart.
Mike, you know last week, you know, when we kissed, you didn't think it was a mistake, did you?
No. Why did you?
No.
That's all right, then.
Don't mind me.
You all right?
Yeah. Hey, listen, are you going to the surprise do for Gene Crosby at Jackie Corkle's later, or what?
You in for that?
Yeah, defo.
Nice one. And hey, right, you want to see the photos your mum sent me of her and the baby? The cracker.
Okay.
Anyway, I'll let you get on with it then. Not that you were doing it, but well, you know what I'm saying.
Right, well, I better get off to work then.
I'll see you out.
Bloody hell, Beverly. What the hell have you done to yourself?
I have my belly button pierced. Why? What's up?
Just another average day in the Dixon household.
Well, I didn't hear you complaining before when we were in the throes of passion.
Tell you, if I'd have seen that thing earlier, it would have put me right off. What the hell did you have it done for?
Peter did it for me.
You what? You mean he's had his hands down there?
Wrong. It's only my belly button. Could have had it somewhere much more intimate if I'd have wanted.
Hey, don't even think about it, madam.
Me knows. Anyway, I like it, and your Jackie thinks it looks dead good.
Yeah, well, our Jackie thinks that Courtney old one looks good and all, doesn't she?
Well, I'm not taking it out, so next time we do the business, you're just going to have to keep your eyes shut. Or as if there is a next time. Are you sure you're okay?
Yes, of course I'm okay. Just a bit out of practice, that's all.
Well, you know what they say, practice makes perfect.
Hi, sir. All right, Nick. Hey, you on for Jean's leaving do this, have you?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, cough up, mate. Jackie's laying this can on.
All right. Look, 5 hours.
Yeah, that's sound, that, mate. Yeah, great.
There you go.
So where have you been?
Solicitors.
What's the score?
1-0 to Jenny if she gets off with it. She's pleading not guilty. God, I'm never going to be shut of her, am I?
Oh, Nick, don't talk like that. We've been through all this, haven't we? Don't let her get to you. Here, have a look at them.
Oh, dead well, don't they?
Yeah, and you know why? Because Mandy's out there doing what she wants to do, and it's exactly what me and you should be doing.
Yeah, you're right, mate.
Hi, Jean. How are you? You all right?
Yeah, fine. I just thought I'd treat myself to a pre-holiday hairdo.
Of course, I forgot. You're leaving today, aren't you?
Oh, you'd both be very welcome to come round for a farewell drink later on.
Ah, thanks, Jean, but I'm working, you know. But I'll try and bob in and say to her, like... Hey, sorry, I've got to get back.
All right, yeah. Cheers, mate.
You'll be able to make it, though, won't you, Sinbad?
Well, I don't know, to be honest, Jean. I have got a lot on and I am a bit pushed, you know. But, well, see you later.
Oh, hi, Mrs. Crosby. What can we do for you?
I know this is short notice, but I was wondering if you could fit me in a quick trim, only I'm going abroad later today.
Well, Tina could probably fit you in now before the next client.
Oh, splendid.
Hiya. Is Peter about? He's gone to the wholesalers. Can I pass on a message for you?
No, it's all right. Not important. So, you leaving us today then, Jean?
Yes, yes. Oh, you'd both be very welcome to come round for a farewell drink later.
Oh, Tar, but I don't really like long goodbyes. Just end up with mascara running down your face, making a holy show of yourself.
Yeah, and I'm the same. I'm sorry.
Oh, right. Sometimes with these things, it's just best if you slip away quietly. That's what I'd do if I were you, Jane.
Yes. You're probably right.
Dad, you decent?
Yeah, come on in, son.
I'm just making a cuppa. Do you want one? What's up?
Nothing, I'm fine. Just a touch of cramp, that's all. Who was that girl you had in the room before?
Rachel.
Rachel? As in Jordas Rachel?
Yeah? What's up?
What are you doing with the likes of her?
What do you mean? She's a nice girl.
Oh, yeah, until she stabs you in the back with a knife or starts running off after other girls.
You don't have to talk a lot of crap at times, you know that. Anyway, I can go out with who I want. I'm old enough to be married.
Too right, you're old enough, and she's just a kid. She's only about 12 or something, isn't she?
Dad, she's 16. Nearly 17. Well, she will be next year.
Michael, trust me, son. She's far too young for you.
Yeah, and you know all about cradle snatching, wouldn't you? Dad, what's up?
Nothing, I'm fine.
Right, that's it. I'm gonna get a doctor.
Michael, no, I'm all right, son. Just need to rest for a minute.
Has this happened before, like?
No. Well, a bit, you know, but it's nothing serious, honest.
Yeah, and what's brought it on?
Well, Bev, sometimes she gets a bit too demanding, you know.
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, you know, you should just tell her, you know, if you're not up to it, Dad. I mean, look at the state here.
Look, I've told you. It'll pass, it's just a twinge.
And what if it doesn't? Look, you promised me you get this checked out, OK?
All right, but you promise me that you won't say a word of this to Bev. You know what she's like, son. She'll have me in a bath chair sipping broth before you know it.
Well, fair dues. Are you sure you're OK?
Yes, I've told you. I'm as fit as a fiddle.
Very nice, my dear.
Oh, thank you. You don't usually notice when I've had my hair done.
Perhaps if I'd taken a little more notice of you before, you wouldn't be leaving me today.
Oh, David, it's not that I want to leave you. It's just that I want to do something with my life before it's too late. It's not too late for you to change your mind, you know. It wouldn't take you a minute to pack your bags.
Jean, stop it, please. You know perfectly well why I'm not going with you. We've been over it time and time again.
Well, I suppose this is it, then.
Yes. What appears, sir?
Oh, we'd better say our goodbyes now before I go and see Patricia.
Oh, I've just seen her going over to the Cork Hills, actually. Sinbad asked me to pop in there for a minute, so I'll see you over there, then. I'm going to miss you, Jean. You will take care, won't you?
Oh, that's lovely, thanks.
Oh, come on, Max.
Don't worry, my darling. He'll be here.
She's on her way.
Quick, everyone over here. Hurry up.
Where's Bevan, Ron?
He's probably still trying to raise his profit margins.
Oh, hello, Sinbad.
Hello, Jean.
Is David here?
Yeah, he is. Come in. Yeah. There's a few other people here to see it as well.
Have some of this, love. Yeah, grab that.
I wasn't expecting all this. I mean, you shouldn't have gone to all this trouble.
No, we wouldn't let you go off on your travels without a good send-off, would we?
Dad, you get stuck in.
Oh, now listen,
I got you when we're ready.
Oh, has everyone got a drink?
Yeah.
Rice, you ready?
Everyone got a drink?
Bon voyage! Bon voyage, Mum!
Come on, we're going to be late for Jean's do.
Yeah, OK, love. I'll lock up now.
And maybe after the do, we could have an early night.
Oh, I can't, love. Not tonight. I've got me bookkeeping to catch up with.
Oh, well, I suppose there's always other nights, eh?
Yeah.
Come on, then. Shift yourself.
Yeah, OK.
This really is delicious, isn't it?
Lovely.
Very good of Jackie to go to all this trouble.
Well, Max is cutting it a bit fine, isn't he?
He is rather. Wouldn't be a very impressive start to my holiday if I was to miss my first connection.
Rice, speech time. Come on, Jean.
Yeah, come on, speech.
Oh, no, I don't think I could.
Yes, you could.
Oh, come on, Jean, just a few words before you hit the roads of Mandalay.
Yeah,
come on, speech.
Oh, well, if you insist. Well, I suppose the first thing I ought to say is...
Oh, cut off in your prime, eh, Jean?
Hi, sorry we're late.
Oh, it's all right, love. Just in time for Jean's speech. Can you take your shoes off, please? Best shag pile.
All right. Where does she think she is? Speak all.
Carry on, Jean, love.
Well, I suppose I ought to start by saying, well, thank you for all of this. I really am going to miss you all. Especially Patricia and the children and Rachel, who's been like a second daughter to me. But although he's been a stubborn old fool at times, I suppose most of all, I'm going to miss David.
Oh, wait, Jean, love, you better stop there. You'll have us all crying our eyes out.
Oh, nice one, Jean.
Tacky, really, isn't it?
Must have spent a few bob, though. Cargo does make this much money on the taxis.
Less is waste of money.
Still no sign of Max?
Well, he's probably got tied up in a meeting.
What should we do?
Oh, it's all right. I'll take you.
Well, I'd better go say goodbye to your father, then. Well, it looks as though Max has let us down, so Patricia's taking me to the airport.
Trust Max.
Do you want to come with us?
No. I'd rather not, if you don't mind.
Well, it looks like this is it, then.
Take care, my darling.
And you enjoy your cruise. And I'll phone you from Mom.
Jackie, thanks for everything. Got to take Mum to the airport.
I thought your Max was taking it.
So did I.
Right, everyone. Jean's getting off now.
All the best, Jean.
Oh, Mama, I'm so sorry that Max has let you down like this.
It's not me he's let down, darling. It's you.
You just get so busy with the restaurant.
Yes, it hasn't gone unnoticed. Why, you and the children as well, I should think. Every time I've been round to your house recently, he's never there.
Yeah. Well, maybe it's my fault for pushing him into getting the restaurant in the first place.
Oh, stop making excuses for him, Patricia. Surely you and the children are more important than the restaurant. Max has changed recently. I've seen it. Quite frankly, well, I don't like what he's become.
No. He never used to be this bothered with work before.
Yes, well, you just put your foot down and make certain he looks after you and the children.
I've just missed them, haven't I?
Afraid so. Patsy had to take her in case they missed the plane.
Damn it.
David, I really am sorry.
So am I, Max. I think I made a dreadful mistake. I've lost Jean. I should have gone with her.
Ron. Ron. Come on, Sleeping Beauty.
Hey, Dicko! Blimey, Bev. What you doing that for?
I was just trying to wake you up. Hey, don't you fancy another lie-in?
Bev, love, what's got into you lately? Look, I've got to go to work and I want to use the bathroom before our Michael gets there.
Dad, I'm just having a bath, OK?
Michael! Typical, that. He's got to spend hours in there now poncing himself up for that Rachel one. I don't know what he's thinking of, you know. He should be courting girls his own age.
Maybe he takes after his dad, eh?
Yeah, but it's not the same thing, is it, love? I mean, me and you, well, we hardly notice the age gap, do we? Because we're older.
No, not really.
You don't sound too convinced.
Well, I just thought, I don't know. Now you're physically fit, I thought maybe we could get back to enjoying the physical side of our relationship while we still can.
Hang on, there's still loads of life left in me yet, you know.
That's good, because I don't reach my sexual peak till I'm in my 30s.
Oh, good.
So why don't you just lie back, shut your eyes, and think of tin veg?
Hang on, Bev. I'd love to and all that, love, but, well, I've got to get to work. I'm going to be late, you know.
Well, could we spend some time together tonight then? You know, have a nice romantic night in.
Yeah, of course we can.
Cross your heart.
Hey, cross my heart and hope not to die. We're going to have to find a better place to keep that lot, you know, love.
It's a good job we've got her. From the solicitor. We've got to go in to see them.
Almost 140 nickel a month from us isn't bad for sitting on your backside in some posh office, is it?
I know. Sometimes wonder what we're getting for our money. I mean, we haven't even got a court date yet. Do you think we should drop it?
What? After the money we spent already? No way.
Yeah, you're right. And it'll all be worth it if we win.
You never know. The Aussie might even want to settle out of court. Good job was still all right for a few bob then, eh?
I'm not doing it for the money. I'm doing it to prove publicly they were wrong.
So, you're going out tonight and we're going to get a night in with my #1 wife.
Well, actually, I was thinking of going to...
Bingo. Just for the change, eh? Oh, let's face it, Rose, you're never away from the place. And if it's not bingo, it's scratch cards. It's like you got an obsession or something.
God, you make me sound like that Jenny one, obsessed with Mick.
Just worried about you, that's all.
Worried?
Yeah, well, to be honest, I think you might be addicted to it.
Oh, you are? God, you make me sound like a druggie or something.
I think that's what it is to you, a drug. You can't give it up.
You reckon, do you?
Yeah, I do.
Right. Well, I'll just have to prove to you what a load of rubbish you're talking, won't I? Tonight, you sort the wine, I'll sort the food, and we'll have a nice, quiet night in. Just the two of us.
You're on. I'll get it. Oh, all right, Dave.
Oh, morning, Eddie. Hope I'm not disturbing you.
No. Is there something wrong?
No. Well, when I say no, I mean, Look, do you think we could forget about this wretched business with the lottery winner? Bury the hatchet?
Well, yeah. I suppose it does seem a bit daft, us not speaking to each other, like.
Friends?
Friends?
Oh, splendid. Well, in that case, how would you and Rosie feel about popping over to the bungalow this evening for a spot of supper with me?
Oh, we'd love to, Dave, but can't make tonight. Me and Rosie's having a quiet night in, you know. Maybe another night, though.
Oh, yes, of course, absolutely. Right, well, I'll let you get on then.
Right, thanks.
Right.
Ta-da.
Bye for now.
That was Bing. Wants us to go over for our tea.
He's obviously missing Jean.
I know, yeah. He hasn't wanted anything to do with us for ages. Then as soon as Jean's off, he's all over us. Anyway, I'd rather spend the night with Mrs.
Good. I'll show you bingo doesn't rule me life. I can take it or leave it.
Oh, Max, have you got a minute?
David, I've said I'm sorry about not taking Jean to the airport, and I meant it.
No, it wasn't about that. I know Patsy was a bit upset, but it's all right. No, I just wondered if you'd like me to give you a hand in the restaurant. I realise you must be rushed off your feet.
Well, thanks for the offer, but everything's under control.
Oh, right. Oh, by the way, those, tickets for the over-55s bash are going like hot cakes.
Good.
Is Patricia in?
No, she's gone out with Alice somewhere. Look, I really must dash. I'm late for work. I'll see you later.
Oh, right.
She never. Oh, I need a doctor's daughter, eh? It just shows you, eh? Yes. Well, thank you for calling, madam. Yes, we'll see you next week. Thank you.
Is Peter still not in?
Do you need to see him about something, do you, love?
No, I was just asking.
Oh, well, that's the third time you've asked about him this morning. Mind you, it's not like him to be late. These have been waiting 20 minutes already.
Sorry I'm late, girls. God, I have seen more drama in one night than a West End critic.
Why? What happened, love?
Well, I got back to my flat last night, and honest to God, it was like a scene out of the Poseidon adventure. Water everywhere. Slipped right through me Judy garlands. The water tank upstairs burst. Landlord said it's going to take weeks to get the place straight again.
Oh, you poor thing. What have you done to yourself here, love?
You ever tried shaving by torchlight? All the electric's gone in the house. Stay to me, I look like an advert for Zik cream.
So where are you going to go?
I don't know, my mate Kev said he'd put me up for tonight, but after that it's Cardboard City, here I come.
Well, don't you worry, love. I'll see to it that you won't be put out on the streets. Now, you just relax, and I'll make you a nice cup of coffee, just the way you like it.
Oh, thanks, Jules, you're a star.
Actually, Peter, I need to have a word with you.
Oh, sorry, doll, I can't wait. I'm way behind.
All right, Dad.
God almighty, Michael, don't do that.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Have you seen a doctor yet?
No, look, I haven't had a chance to phone up and book an appointment yet.
Dad.
Look, I'll do it, OK, I'll do it.
OK. Listen, is it all right if Rachel stays for the tea tonight?
Have I really got a choice?
Nope. I'll see you later.
Yeah, ta-ra.
Get to that doctor, eh, Dad?
Yeah, I will.
Hiya.
You all right? Listen, I'll just let my dad know you're staying for your tea tonight.
Am I?
You are now.
Oh, thanks.
Rachel, just the girl. Hello, Michael.
Hiya. Listen, I'm shooting into town. I'll see you later, OK?
OK, see you.
How would you like to join me at home tonight for a spot of supper? Lamb casserole.
Sorry, I'm having tea at Mike's.
Oh, well, never mind. I'm sure Michael will provide rather better company than my boring old self. He's proved to be rather a good friend to you of late, hasn't he?
Well, actually, me and Mike are a bit more than friends.
Oh?
Yeah, we're going out together.
Oh, I see. So it's, serious between the two of you, is it?
Well, I don't think we'll be booking the church just yet.
Rachel, listen. You remember that when your mother left, Mrs. Crosby and I promised her that we'd do our best to see you didn't come to any harm.
Yeah?
Well, I realise that you're not living with us, with me anymore, but I still feel a duty to look after you, and now that Mrs. Crosby's abroad, I feel even more responsible.
Sorry you've lost me.
Well, quite frankly, I'm rather concerned about what you just told me about you seeing Mike Dixon.
Well, why? What's wrong with him? A minute ago you said he was a really good mate to me.
Yes, he is. Michael's a very decent young chap. It's just that, don't you think you're a little young to be courting?
Courting? I'm 16.
Exactly. There'll be plenty of time for boyfriends. Wouldn't you be better advised to be setting your sights on a career right now?
Well, I can have both, can't I? Oh, look. If you're worried about me getting pregnant, there's no need. I saw it happen to a few girls in my class, and I'm not going to end up like that. I'm not soft. I would practice safe sex. Right, well, I better get back. See ya.
Oh, all right, Bing.
No, Ron, I'm afraid not.
Why, what's wrong, mate? Have you heard from Jean? Has something happened?
No, at least I don't think anything's happened to her. I haven't heard from her yet. No, Ron, are you aware that Rachel and Michael are courting?
Oh, it's gone, has it? OK, thanks very much. See you, tra.
Still no luck, love?
Not a sausage.
Oh, you're going to be like a proper social piranha at this rate, aren't you?
What am I going to do with all this stuff?
Well, you'd be more than welcome to stick it in my box room till you get yourself sorted.
You wouldn't mind?
Of course I wouldn't, love. Have you got much, like?
Well, I could just take me essentials to yours, me telly, CD, me teas made.
You've got a tease made? They're classy, you, aren't they?
Do you know, I've always wanted a teas made. They're a real luxury, aren't they?
Well, we could do a deal. You could have me teas made if you let me stop in yours in your box room.
Now, there's a thought.
Hey, I was only messing.
Hey, I could do the big strapping lad around the house. I'd feel a lot safer. Do you know, we've had 3 burglaries round our way in the past week.
Are you sure you've got room?
Well, I suppose I could let you have our Reilly's room.
Who's Rainey?
My daughter lived there before she was married. As long as you don't mind the old wallpaper in her room, I've kept it up all these years.
Well, it beats looking at damp patches, doesn't it? Are you sure you don't mind?
Oh, I'm positive, eh? And the neighbours will think I've got a toy boy.
Oh, thanks, Jules, eh? I think we make a lovely couple.
Oh, eh? I can feel off flush coming on here. Right, now this calls for a nice cup of coffee and some of my own made scones. My own tea's made.
Well, you've certainly landed on your feet there.
Yeah, I know. I was getting desperate and all, eh? I nearly even asked if you and Ron could put me up. But that wouldn't really be a good idea, would it? We don't want him getting any more suspicious, do we?
Well, there's nothing for him to be suspicious about.
How do you mean?
Well, there's nothing going on between you and me for Ron to be suspicious.
Oh, right. So, when you snuck the face off me the other night, that meant there was nothing really going on, did it?
Look, it was a mistake, right? A weak moment. I'm not hormonal.
Bev, it wasn't a mistake. You're just in denial.
It was. Got mine wrong.
Right. Look me in the eye and tell me you don't fancy me.
I don't. I love Ron.
Well, look me in the eye and tell me that then.
Peter, this is wrong. I'm staying with Ron, and that's all there is to it.
Oh, Max, hello. Rachel's just popped round the back. I'm holding the fort.
Oh, right. Well, I just popped in to check she was all right.
Oh, she's fine, yeah. Although I'm afraid things have been a little on the quiet side today.
Well, at least it's busy enough in the restaurant. So, how are you coping on your own, then?
Oh, I'm fine. Oh, this is ridiculous. Who am I trying to kid, actually? If the truth be known, I'm not coping at all well.
Well, Gina's only been gone a day, and you didn't want to go with her?
I know. It's pathetic, really, isn't it? I should never have let her go off like that on her own. What the hell was I thinking of? I should be with her now, Max. How can we be so damn pig-headed at times?
Bit late now, isn't it?
Look, I've been thinking. I'm going to go out there and join up with her.
David, it's a big step. I mean, are you sure you've thought this through properly?
I've thought of nothing else since she left, Max. I behaved like a complete idiot. I'm going to take your advice and let out the bungalow while I'm away.
I suppose that makes sense.
Oh, and yes, the rent's yours and Patsy's till we get back.
Do you know, I'd completely forgotten. Well, that's very good of you. So, you're really going to go ahead with this, then?
Definitely, Max, definitely. I belong with Jean.
I'll tell you what, Rose. If that Delia Smith one made spaghetti ball, it wouldn't be a patch on yours, love.
Hey, flattery will get you everywhere.
Isn't it nice having the place to ourselves? Eh?
Oh, yeah.
You haven't shouted house all night.
Hey, watch it, you. You won't be getting a pudding.
You haven't done a pudding as well, have you? I'm stuffed.
I was going to get a couple of cheesecakes down the pizza parlour.
Well, I suppose I can always make a bit of room, like.
God, you'd last 5 minutes in the Secret Service. One sniff of cheesecake and you'd tell the enemy everything. Right, I won't be long.
All right, lover boy. Asparagus flan for tea. Supposed to be an aphrodisiac. That'll get you in the mood, eh?
All right, love. It's OK if Bing here stops for his tea, isn't it? Only someone has to look after him now he's on his own, eh?
Oh, no, please. If you've got something planned.
No, we haven't. Have we, love?
No, nothing special.
They are. Oh, yeah, and I meant to tell you, our Mike's bringing Rachel round for their tea, too.
Great. Can't wait. The more the merrier.
Hope you like your pizza's well done, Rosie.
It's like backdrafting here. What happened?
A bit of an accident.
Oh, guilty. I've left a pizza in the oven.
If you want to call back in a minute, we'll have it sorted.
Yeah, well, I only want a couple of cheesecakes, so I'll let you sort this lot out first. I'll keep myself amused on this while I'm waiting. Oh, tell you what, Mick, I'll take some of them scratch cards off the school lottery.
Oh, cheers, Rosie. Desperate for new equipment. How many do you want?
Oh, what the hell. I'll go mad and take 10.
10? They're a quid a go, you know.
Yeah, well, it's all in a good cause, eh? And the more you buy, the more chance you have of winning. Look at our luck with the lottery.
So, it's a good job you two have got the same taste in music, really, isn't it?
How do you mean?
Well, you know, with you both being different ages, like, you mightn't like the same kind of stuff.
Still into the Fab Five, are you, Rachel?
I've never really been into them. Robbie left ages ago. It's Fab Four now.
I thought the Beatles were the Fab Four.
Oh, that was a group, eh, Ron?
Knocked out some belting tunes, didn't they, Ben?
Let me take that any day.
Still, at least you can listen to music, eh? Because I don't suppose there's many places you can go to, really, is there? You know, with you being only 14, like.
She's 16.
Oh, really? Oh, sorry, 16. Still underage, though, isn't it?
Well, she can have soft drinks in a pub, which is where we'll have two now. Come on, Rich.
Thanks for the tea. See you, Mr. Crosby.
Bye, Rachel. Look after her, Michael.
Yeah, I will do.
See you, Mr. Dixon.
Yeah. Ta-ra, love. Take care now. Well, I did my best, Bing.
Well, perhaps we were a trifle heavy-handed, Ron.
Have you finished with that, Dave?
Oh, yes, Beverly, thank you. That was just the ticket.
Yeah, I'll put it in a Tupperware dish for you. You can freeze it for later.
Oh, no, please don't bother.
Don't be daft. I know it's no fun cooking for one.
No, I suppose not.
Suppose your Jean will be having sheep's eyes or something for the tea, will she?
Ugh.
Right continent, wrong country, Ron. She's in India at the moment.
Ah. Hey, she'll be all right for a curry then, won't she? Mind you, don't know if I fancy one of them curries they have over there. They put dogs and all kinds in it, don't they?
I think that's a myth, actually.
You reckon? Fancy a scotch?
Well, I don't want to outstay my welcome.
Don't be daft. We insist, don't we, Bev?
Yeah, we insist.
I'm telling you, Rosie, you can't win on them things. They eat money.
Hey, you carry on, Rosie. I get a cut.
When had you be wondering where his pudding is?
Yeah, you're right. Haven't won on them cards or that machine. Oh, well, it's not my night.
That's $3.40, please, Rosie.
Right. Mick, I'm dead sorry. I haven't got enough. Never realised how much you was putting in that thing.
No sweat. Give us it next time you're in.
I promise. Sorry, Mick.
Forget about it. But hey, don't go leaving the country.
Ta-ra.
Yeah.
Do you know, I'm not surprised she never had enough money to give you the amount she put in that machine.
I don't know. Why are people never satisfied with what they've won? Mind you, I might be the same myself if I came upon a big one.
Pizza parlour. Oh, hiya, Ed. No, she's just left. We had a bit of an accident. Oh, nothing serious. Just smoked the place out a bit, so that's why she's late. Right. See ya. Ta-ra.
I think being late is more down to playing that thing.
Well, as long as she doesn't tell Eddie, that's why she's late. He didn't sound too pleased.
So, when are you going off on your cruise then, Bing?
Well, actually, Ron, there's been a bit of a change of plan. I've decided I'm going out to join Jean after all.
So did you have a big Barney then, Dave? Is that why you didn't go out with her in the first place? Come on, give us the juicy goss.
Oh, no, Beverly, no. Jean was the first love of my life, you know, and she'll be the last. And that's why I ought to be with her now. It's a man's place to be beside his wife, protecting her from all the perils of this world.
So you're really going to do it then, eh, mate?
Oh, absolutely, old son. I was a stubborn old fool not to go out there with him in the first place.
Right. I think this calls for another drink, don't you?
Hey, don't be forcing Bing to stay. You go when you want to, Dave. Don't mind us.
Well, I don't want to intrude.
Don't be soft, Bing. You're not intruding. No. You stay as long as you like, mate.
Sorry it was a while, love. They had a bit of a fire in the pizza parlour.
Yeah, I don't know.
How do you know?
Sarah told me.
Oh, I see. Checking up on me, were you?
No, I just, well, you were gone a long time.
Eddie, what's got into you? Do you really think I'd slope off to bingo when I promised a night in with you?
No, I just thought... well, yeah, all right, I did think you might have been tempted.
Ed, you've got to learn to trust me. Otherwise, you and me are going to have a serious fallout over all this.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, Rose. I do trust you.
Good. Well, let's hope it stays that way.
Well, I really think I ought to be off.
Oh, I'll see you to the door, Dave. Oh, nearly forgot.
You sure you won't stay for another one, Bing?
No, Ron, really, I've had plenty, thanks.
Lucky I remembered.
Oh, yes, Beverly, thank you.
Anytime.
I'll see you, Bing.
Right, thanks, Ron.
Night, Dave. Hey, Dicko. I want a word with you. Now, you've been avoiding me all night, and I want to know why. What's up?
Nothing.
What have you got behind your back?
Nothing.
Come on, let me see.
Look, it's just me pills, that's all. I always take one at this time.
Right. Hang on. You only got these last week. They're nearly empty. Have you had another funny turn?
No, of course I haven't.
Ron, I've had my belly button pierced, not my brain. Now I know something's up, and I'm not leaving this room until you tell me.
Look, it's just a little twinge, that's
Oh,
all.
God, it's your heart again, isn't it? Why didn't you tell me?
Because there's nothing to worry about,
Ron,
that's why I didn't...
of course there's something to worry about. Now, you nearly died 2 months ago. This could be the start of another attack, and I don't want to be a widow before I'm 30.
Bev, look, will you
Right,
just listen
from
to
now
me?
on, you are taking things easy. I bet you haven't seen a doctor, have you?
No, because I didn't think it was...
Ron, this is serious. Now, me and you are going to the doctor's first thing in the morning, before it's too late.
A selection of Brookside books is available now in the shops. Well, next tonight on Channel 4, it's off to the land of the midnight sun with Mr. Caravan in The Real Holiday Show.